collective. This is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to do a collective January 2025 forecast. So this should be good. I am currently live. However, if you're not here to watch the live because I didn't give much notice, that's okay. You can always watch the playback, which if you weren't for the live, but you're watching this, you're probably watching the playback. So hello. And we're gonna get into the collective energies for January 2025. All right, but first, let's chime. Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whoever you are, if you found this reading, obviously this is the reading for you. So if you're here, this means you are here to see the general energies for January 2025. And let's see what we get into. Ancestors, guides, angels, show me the energy surrounding the collective energy for January 2022, all right? This is money, this is relationship, this is career, whatever we need, Spirit, give it to us. Give us the message for 2025. Now, the way I like to do my monthly readings, I like to pull a card per week and then go in with clarifiers. So that's what I'm gonna do here. For those of you who are here, hello, 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 welcome. Don't forget to like, honey, and show some love and show some support up in here. Let's shuffle. The ancestors, guides, angels, what messages do you have regarding January 2025? What messages do you have for us? We want the first week, we want the second week, we want the third week, we want the fourth week. We want all of that energy for January 2025, all right? Don't be shy. Feel free to comment if you're able. I'd love to see you in the comment section since I am live, or the chat box, whatever you call it. Let me turn off a light. Hopefully you guys can see that because it's a bit glary. Hopefully that's better. All right, so we have the Four of Coins, we have the Hierophant, we have the Hermit. I love this. I feel like for January, a lot of you are needing to ground your energy. A lot of you are needing to go into a bit of a hermit mode, because I feel like you're preparing for something big and bountiful. You're preparing for an opportunity that's really going to stabilize your life. And January is the time to really go within and calibrate your energy, okay? I have 111 on my thermostat right now. The time is not correct, but it says 111, so we're gonna roll with that. That might be a beautiful number for some of you. So for the month of January, it's really about recalibrating your energy. It's about going within yourself, right? Finding that grounding energy here with that Virgo vibe. And then with the Hierophant, giving that Taurus energy, really honing in on what you want to experience from here on, okay? Really stabilizing your emotions, okay? Stabilizing your mind so that when the new opportunities present themselves to you, you are ready, okay? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically is what I'm getting for January 2025 with this split. Tell us more, Spirit. Show us the collective energies here for January 2025. What do the people watching me need to know? What do they need to see? Show us the first week. I know we're kind of in the first week already. It's the 3rd of January, but you know, better late than never. Show us the first week, Spirit, of January 2025. What can the collective expect? Oh, wow, 6 of Cups. Okay, I like this card, but I'm also slightly leery about this card, and I'll tell you why. The Six of Cups brings people, places, and situations from your past back around, okay? So be mindful of people who are trying to resurface this week. Okay, some of you could experience this now. Let me know in the comment section if you have people coming out of the woodwork this week. Okay, be very, very mindful. And this is why I feel when we split the deck earlier, why we seen the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Four of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to protect your energy because there are situations coming back from your past where you are going to need all of your energy. You're going to need to be sound of mind and spirit. Okay? Let's be clear. So this is the first week of January. There is something or someone resurfacing for you. Now, for some of you, this may not be a person. This could be an opportunity, a career. Perhaps you submitted some sort of resume and you're hearing back this week about it. And if that's the case, congratulations. We're going to pull clarifiers as well to look a bit deeper, okay? Don't forget to like, people. If you're here, definitely like. If you want to comment, feel free to comment, honey. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're alive. Thank you. Spirit, the second week of January. What can the collective expect for the second week of January? Oh, wow. The Ace of Cups for the second week of Jan. This is good. I feel like if you take heed to what I said at the beginning, right, when we split the deck, if you take heed, collective, if you rest, you recalibrate, you conserve your energy is what I'm hearing. The second week is really going to make you feel recharged. You're going to feel very abundant, and there are going to be a lot of opportunities coming out of the woodwork for you because you are recharged, okay? The Ace of Cups is my card of being recharged, okay? Emotionally. I love that. The third week, Spirit. Show us the third week of January. Make it clear for the collective, okay? 2 cards came out. Hello, hello, Los Angeles with extreme screenwriting. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, Libra. Welcome. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. I love that. Thank you for being here and saying hello. Everyone else, if you're here, say hello, honey. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I am friendly. Okay? So, yeah, and we are live. We have the Three of Cups. There's a lot of cup energy. Are you guys seeing this? This is beautiful. All of these cups, and this is, again, I have to reiterate, this is why in the beginning of the reading, when we split the deck, we saw all those other cards. Spirit wants you to ground your energy because there is a lot of emotion happening, but it can be for your benefit if you're centered, if you're grounded, okay? Hello, hello. Vidya, hello, darling. Welcome, welcome. Trinidad, beautiful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I hope I pronounced your name right. Vidya, let me know. Thanks for being here, honey. So yeah, with the Three of Cups being on the third week, there is some beautiful celebratory energy you're in. Some of you could be celebrating like a friend's birthday party, some sort of promotion that you're getting. This is beautiful because it's giving joy, it's giving glee, it's giving celebration, and I'm here for it. All of these cups. So for those of you who are just coming in, this is the first week of January. Yes, we are in the first week of January, right? But better late than never. This is for the second week of January. So we have the Six of Cups for the first week, the Ace of Cups for the second week of January, and then we have the Three of Cups for the third week of January. And look who we have here for the fourth week. This is, oh, there's another card hiding underneath. Okay, we're gonna pull it out. This is the fourth week. We're gonna see the mystery card behind, okay, and see what's going on here. But we have the King of Coins, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, who I like to call Big Zaddy Coin, honey, for those of you who've been watching me for a while. That's his nickname, Big Daddy Coin, okay? The King of Coins, this is the 4th week of January for you. Stability, success, money. A lot of you could be establishing a collaboration or a partnership with an earth sign energy. Others of you could have strong earth sign energy in your birth chart. So that's Taurus, that's Capricorn, that's Virgo energy. And like I said, others of you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles. I feel like there's someone coming in the 3rd week wanting to, I'm hearing confessing their admiration, confessing their love, wanting to take something to the next level. Okay? So for those of you who are single as a Pringle, ready to mingle, honey, strap up because somebody's coming in towards you. Let me check out the comment section, see what you guys are saying. Beautiful. Hi, Maria. Welcome, welcome, Maria. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you for being here. T-Queen. T-Queen Rising. Hello, honey. Welcome, welcome. Hi, beautiful. I am a Gemini Cancer cusp. And let me just say, your readings resonate so much for me. Happy holidays. Blessings to you, Monique. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to hear this. Thank you so much. Look, for those of you who've been watching me for a while, you know I put a lot of passion and a lot of heart into my readings. Sometimes I can be a little fiery and a little sassy, but you like it, okay? So there's that. But I'm glad that the readings resonate because that's the thing. As long as they resonate for you, as long as they ring true, and sometimes even if they don't resonate for you, take what works, discard the rest. That's it. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. But if it does fit, great, right? But also remember, take everything with a grain of salt. Trust your intuition because at the end of the day, you have all the tools within you. You have all the answers within you and you are divinely guided. I'm just, you know, adding a little extra on top, but you have all the tools in your arsenal, honey. And I say that often, but I mean it. So thank you so much for the love. And I'm glad that the readings resonate with a lot of you and it's a pleasure and an honor. Don't forget to like if you're coming up in here, honey. Don't leave me hanging. You better like me. And if you're watching the playback, honey, you better like. I'll hunt you down. No, I'm just kidding. I won't hunt you. But it sounded fun to say. It felt good. So this is the 4th week. And this is, oh gosh, the Knight of Wands. This is what was hiding behind Big Daddy Coin, people. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting a couple of different messages. And we're going to pull clarifiers. But since we're live, I'm gonna take my time. So I hope you don't mind. Mind you, quick commercial. If you do like this reading style, I do offer monthly readings. So if you do, you know, wanna check in on a month for you to see what the energy is going to be, this is my layout. I do 1 card per week with clarifiers and break it down based on your energy specifically. So if you like this, then, you know, book your reading. The link should be in the description. And yeah, that's that. So, done with the commercial. The interesting thing about the Knight of Wands, it's like whoever this King of Coins is, if this is someone outside of you, this person is coming with passion. So this could be, again, a collaboration, someone wanting to work with you. This could also be a romantic situation with somebody wanting to be romantic with you, okay? So find out where you fit. Everyone's story is going to be a little different, but the energy is the same. As I've said before with the King of Coins here, this could be some of your energies. This is the 4th week of January 2025. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be feeling very solid, very solidified when it comes to your money, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your career. But I do want to say this one more time. I probably sound like a broken record. From the beginning, when we split that deck, Spirit is telling you to rest. Spirit is telling you to rest and receive because when the opportunity presents itself, you want to be ready. You don't want to be burnt out. You want your cup to be full. You want your chalice to overflow. If there is someone coming back to you this week, this is the 1st week. If there is someone coming back to you, someone that is not adding value to your world, honey, cut it. because all they're going to do is deplete your chalice, and that's just going to, it's not gonna turn out the way you want it to. So be mindful of this person coming back this first week. Like I said earlier, for a lot of you, this could be an energy or even an opportunity coming to you. So find out where you fit, okay? And this opportunity is going to charge you up energetically. You're going to feel recharged with this opportunity in the second week. The third week of January will feel very celebratory, okay? And it could be because you're making all the right decisions, you get some really good news, you conserve your energy, all right? You don't allow any energy vampires to take from you, right? And this is going to put you in the third week of January in this celebratory energy, full of life, full of zest, ready for the next step. And then for the fourth week, we have this cheeky Big Daddy coin, the King of Coins and the Knight of Wands, honey, okay? Now let's be clear and let's be a little raw right now. This could be somebody coming with their wand in their hand, ladies or gentlemen. Find out where you fit, honey. I don't discriminate. But this person could be coming with the rod in their hand. So beware and be aware of that. Okay, this could be someone new or someone that has been kind of in your energies if it is romance. If it is business, this person passionately wants to collaborate with you. Find out where you fit, okay? Let me check the comments. Let's see. Haha, first week, my partner from my 30s, 25 years ago, sent me a picture today. Are you kidding me? See, I told you, the first week, for some of you, there's someone coming back. Now, let me ask you this, Tony C. Thank you for commenting, honey. Look, I mean, if they add value to your world, Tony, I say, you know, do what feels right to you. However, you want to be mindful because this person, if they deplete you, it's going to basically cause a null and void energy for your second week of January. I want to be very honest, okay? So if it works for you, then, you know, dibble dabble, do what you need to do, honey. I'm not here to judge you. Live your life. But if it's a situation that depletes you, beware. Because the second week of January, you are meant to be full of energy, full of life to prepare you for the weeks to come. I hope that makes sense, okay? I'm glad you said that because I was able to kind of give you a little tasty treat. So boom. Awesome. T-Queen, thank you, honey, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for the comments, thank you all for the interactions. I love it. Don't forget to like people. Okay, don't forget to like, honey. Why am I so extra? Let me just relax really quick because I'm doing the most and it's fun for me. All right, give me just a hot sec. Give me a hot second, a quick intermission. We're gonna pull some clarifiers. For those who are just arriving, definitely watch the playback. There's some tasty treats in here. But just for a quick reference, this is the first week of January, which we're currently in. This is the second week of January, the third week, and the fourth week. This is beautiful. I usually go crazy when I see too many cups, but this is beautiful. I love these cups. Right? Because it's not the 4 of Cups, it's not the 5 of Cups, it's the 6 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Beautiful, abundant cups. The 6 of Cups, of course, you know, you have people coming back from the past, honey. I don't know how I feel about that. Unless it benefits you, then go for it. I'm not here to judge you. And that's on that. So, yeah. Let me put a little cheeky little taste in the comment section. For those of you who are interested in a monthly forecast reading, I'll post my link in the description if you're interested in booking a personal reading. I'm also going live on Wednesday, as some of you may know. So I'm going live on Wednesday, the 8th. January the 8th, Wednesday. So if you have a question that you want answered directly on Wednesday during my live chat, the link is in the description. Perhaps I should pin it here as well, just to kind of get it in order. Right? Why not? No, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Only because I want to finish this reading. But yeah, I'm going live on Wednesday. So if you do want to get your question answered live, the link is somewhere in the description, or it's on my website, so the website's linked. And yeah, we can do that. For those of you who have secured your question, I'm super duper excited to see you on Wednesday. It's gonna be fun. So for me, January looks good, guys. As long as you take a break, as long as you recalibrate your energy, as long as you ground your energy, I feel like you're gonna be good. And for those of you, if you do have people coming back the first week, all right, Tony says he has an ex resurrecting, right? So if you guys are like Tony and you have somebody coming back from the past, just make sure that it benefits you so that you're not depleted. That's the key here. Because the second week, you are meant to be full of energy, okay? Mentally, spiritually, and physically, oh, and emotionally, okay? You see this chalice? It's full to the brim, right? Exactly. So let's be very, very mindful. If there are people coming back from the past, you want to make sure you're full to the brim. I had to repeat that just for the people in the back. You're welcome. For those of you who are just coming in, this is the first week of January, the second week of January, the third week of January, and the fourth week of January, people. Let me read the comments and then we'll flip it over and see the surprise underneath. I love flipping over the deck. It's always exciting, isn't it? Let's see. Sarah, hi Sarah. Welcome, welcome, darling. You're awesome. Love that you're doing live. You know, I thought I'd try something new. I usually kind of keep my regimented schedule. And I feel like, being a bit more adventurous. So here we are. I'm glad you like it. Hi, Jason. Welcome, welcome, honey. Hi, hi. Don't forget to like, people. If you're coming in here, show me that you love me and like it. For those of you who are watching the playback, you better like it or I'll hunt you down. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to hunt you down, but I don't know. Okay, confirmation with the horn. Maybe I will hunt you down. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. All right, let's flip over. There's a little cheeky surprise at the bottom of the deck. Let's flip it over and see what we got. Whoa, look at that little delicious treat. Well, it's not little, it's big. Are you guys seeing this? This is like my favorite part when I flip over the bottom of the deck. It's always such a delicious surprise. Look at that treat. This is for January 2025, people. And I keep on going back to the beginning of the reading. When I split the deck, a lot of you are moving into your millionaire era. And I know you're tired of hearing this. I know you are, and I understand, right? Because I sound like a broken record, but I am so serious. Spirit wants you to keep your energy intact. Spirit wants you to keep your energy, I'm hearing keep your energy fluid is what I'm hearing. Spirit wants you in a flow of energy. It's wild the way that I'm hearing it and seeing it in my mind's eye. It's giving I don't know. It's giving like a Saint-Tropez, like beach type vibe where the water's just like lazily just sloshing about. That's the energy that Spirit wants you in. So if you are feeling anxious, if you are feeling a bit worried, Spirit wants you to release that, and Spirit wants you to recharge your energy and to recalibrate your energy. This is why it's very important. The first week, which is the week we're in now, be very mindful if there are people coming back, are they energy vampires? If the answer is yes, you have to release it. You have to kind of ignore it. Because Spirit wants you in this like sloshy, like delicious energy. I can't explain it. Hopefully that's translating properly. Because you're getting prepared for this fourth week. This could be an opportunity, all right, of more money. This can be a literal person coming with the wand in their hand, if you know what I mean. Find out where you fit, honey, okay? But this is giving major opportunity here. And the 10 of coins is your overall energy, honey. Your overall energy is this abundance card. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Sarah, you keep me in my boss bitch energy. Yes, girl. I know that's right. Yes, yes, yes. That's what it's about, right? Being in that boss bitch energy, honey. Working it, owning it, basking in all the flavors of you. This goes for masculine and feminine, okay? Bask in the different flavors of you. Don't keep yourself in a box. Don't be skittish and afraid. Be brazen about it. And be in that energy, right? Of abundance within yourself, because that's what's leading you here. Okay? That is what's leading you here. The 10 of coins, darling. Wowzers. T Queen, I will certainly be booking a personal soon. You're so on point when you were talking about stalker alert. Girl. Let me finish reading this. Stalker alert a month or so ago was getting a restraining order on an emo daddy ex. Shake my damn head, girl. That energy was coming through so strong too, wasn't it? It felt like every reading that week was about a freaking stalker. What was that? You weren't the only one. I had another young lady tell me in the comment section of one of those readings that she was getting a restraining order on like a neighbor or something. I'm like, girl, the energy was so heavy. But again, you know, 2024, it's that Scorpio energy, honey. And look, an unhealed Scorpio will be hiding in the bushes. And you know that. We all know that. I feel like that's like all unhealed people. Most unhealed people will be hiding in the damn bushes, honey, when they're stalking somebody. So I'm not going to just pin that on water signs, but let's be honest. Girl, hiding in the bushes, okay? Stranger danger. Goodness gracious. Well, I'm glad that season is over. But you know what? That season is over for a lot of you because you've done the work. Look at you. You got a restraining order. You said, no, 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 not today, stalker. And you did the work. You were proactive. So good for you, right? Good for you. You said, no, I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to allow this. And you completely removed it from your energy. Good for you. Because imagine if you were to still entertain that type of energy, right? Now, I will say this, honey, because Tony already told us an ex came back from the past. And this reading is saying, look, the first week of January, there could be some people, places, and things coming back. Tony confirmed that he had an ex creep up on him, okay? So just make sure you guys have your I don't want to say your defenses up, but just make sure that your boundaries are high. All right? Make sure that people don't get you in a place of weakness. And this is why Spirit wants you to insulate as well. And if you watch the beginning of this reading, you will see that when I split the deck. Spirit wants you to insulate yourself because some of you will be having people trying to come back this week, okay? But Spirit wants you to conserve your energy, and if the person is not adding value to your life, block it out, block, delete, whatever you need to do, because that person will deplete your energy, okay? So be very, very mindful. Navi, hey! Thank you so much for the generous donation, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're always making it rain on me, honey. You're always making it rain on me, and I love it. I love the coins pouring down on me. Thank you, Navi. Great reading, Monique. Go Gemini. Hi, 525863. Welcome, welcome. Navi, thank you for making it rain, honey. I appreciate you. All right, for those of you who are just joining, don't forget to like, honey. Don't forget to like. Let me know you care. Let me know you love me. Thank you. Let's clarify, shall we? What deck do I want to use? Let's use my little baby deck. Boom. Guys, let me know if we need some more light, because I know the camera's a little dark. So let me know in the comment section if we need a bit more light. I was just trying to eliminate the glare. However, if you don't, if you need some more light, let me know. Spirit, we need clarifiers for this January 2025 energy. Make it clear. Make it clear. Clarify the Six of Cups. This is the first week of January. Clarify the Six of Cups, Spirit. Oh God, no. Spirit! Spirit, don't you dare. I know you're just relaying the message, Spirit, and we appreciate you. What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys? The King of Cups represents Capricorn, Taurus. No, sorry. I'm just like disoriented now. Hold up. Let me get my bearings. The King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. T-Queen. What did I give that whole spiel? And then here we go. T-Queen, block and delete, girl. Block and delete immediately. T-Queen, block and delete, girl. Block and delete immediately, honey. And anybody else, I'm telling you, the first week of January, there could be some people, places, and things coming back from the past. Okay? All right. Let me ask a question, Spirit. Oh, but look what was hiding under the deck. So for some of you, this is an opportunity coming back from the past, an opportunity to line your pocket. So if you're not dealing with an emo daddy from the past, but this is like a professional situation and it is lucrative and beneficial to you, then I say go for it, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, if this is someone that you're romantically involved with, or you were romantically involved with in the past, they may try to, I'm not gonna say bribe you, but they may try to entice you, okay, with some coin. All right? However, it looks like it could be a bit of a trick bag, all right, or it could put you in your head. This is going to deplete your energy. This is what you want to avoid. So let me say it like this. If this person that's coming back from the past with this offer is draining, don't do it. If this is a work opportunity and it's lucrative and it's bigger and better than you imagined, then go for it, because everybody's situation is going to be different. The energy is similar, the energy is the same, but the vibe in the story, is going to be different. Okay? So be mindful of that. Spirit, let me ask you a question. So hypothetically speaking, this situation or this person comes back from the past, and the collective energy says, no, thank you, I'm no longer interested, or they just ignore the offer. Let's say they're blocked and deleted. What is the outcome? What's the outcome? Beautiful. Look at that. So if this is an opportunity that's not good for you, but you stand your ground, you conserve your energy, this is putting you in this Empress energy. This is beautiful. Libra, Taurus energy. So now you know what to do. Wow, look at that. Two of Cups. This is also leading you to like-minded energies, okay? People who are on the similar or same trajectory as you. All right, and then with the Four of Pentacles, this is bringing instability. Spirit is also telling you to keep your standards high and to keep your boundaries high as well. All right, so if you don't fall into the trap, you remain in your power and you conserve your energy. Beautiful. That's what I want to see, Spirit. That's a beautiful outcome. That's a beautiful outcome. Look who's at the bottom of the deck again. The Six of Cups again, yeah. There are definitely some situations coming back from your past. Some are good, some are not so good. So I've given you the little tasty tidbits. All right, do with the information what you will. T-Queen, I'm at a point and there is a Scorpio that wants to collaborate on shows for 2025. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm sorry, you're a poet. I said point. Let me see. I am a poet, and there is a Scorpio that wants to collaborate on shows for 2025. Well, that's good, because we have an emo daddy here, honey, representing Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, right? So I feel like if you are to go with this, and you are to keep your boundaries high and to protect your energy, you will remain in your power, and I feel like this could be a very good collaboration for you. So I say go for it, but I would not recommend mixing business and pleasure, okay? I'm just putting that out there because I know Scorpios, they can sometimes be a little slick, honey, when they want you. They can be a little slick and a little sneaky when they want you. And the next thing you know, you're in their grasp and you're caged up, you know, lock and chain and you know, with shackles on, honey. So I don't, you know, be very mindful, okay? Do what you want. This is your life, but I'm just, you know, boom. Okay? You don't want to be shackled, girl. You don't want to be shackled. Okay? But yeah, the collaboration sounds good. It sounds good, honey. I say go for it. Especially with that coin at the bottom of the deck. I feel like if you're keeping it business, I don't see why it wouldn't work. Should I turn on my light? I'm just gonna try it to see what we get. Because I want to eliminate any glare. I'm watching the playback too, but it's a little slow. So, yeah. Okay. I feel like the light is helping a little bit. So I feel like we should be all right. Yeah, we should be all right. All right, so this is the first week. Ace of Cups, this is the second week of January, Spirit. Give us the energies on the second week. Yes, Navi, right? I mean, this is a beautiful, oh, you're talking about the light. Yes, okay, good. So the light looks good. Okay, great. The reading looks good. As well. I mean, this looks good. Usually I'm a little panicked about too many cups, but these are really good cups. And as long as you know, follow the guidance, like do what you want, it is your life. You make your own path, but this is just kind of giving a little light guidance, you know? All right, this is for the second week of January. Okay, more Scorpio energy. So we have death here, all right? Transformation. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Wow. This is interesting energy because I feel like there is, especially with the Death card, there's a transformative energy here for the second week of January. And this is another reason why I feel Spirit wants you to keep your mental, spiritual, and emotional well-being intact, because there is a major transformation happening the second week of January. And for a lot of you, this is leading towards wish fulfillment. Okay? Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, we have the King of Swords representing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And then we have the Page of Swords. Interesting. What's this? And the Two of Wands. Huh. And then the Page of Wands there. Some of you could be getting a message of a literal, like, passing. All right, this could be a fellow air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius the second week. All right, so be mindful of that. But I more so feel like this is a transformative energy in like the spiritual sense, where you're just moving into a new time of abundance here. You've turned your back on things that no longer serve you. You're focusing on your well-being. You're focusing on your success. You're focusing on the things that actually matter to you. Again, you're conserving your energy. With the Page of Swords, there could be people watching. All right, it could be the Six of Cups energy as well. Okay, of people, places, and things from your past, keeping an eye, keeping tabs on what you're doing and what you're up to. All right. For those of you who are just joining live, honey, don't forget to like, okay? Like, honey. Don't be shy and don't be stingy. Show me some love and show me that you care. Gracias. So yeah, that's the second week of January. Let's look at the third week of January. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the hearts, love. Thank you for the hearts, Kathy. Welcome in. Three of Cups, Spirit, the third week of January. We have Strength, okay? And then we have the Three of Wands. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Give us one more. Just one, Spirit. Okay, the Ace of Swords bringing in that clarity, and then we have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Ace of Swords, Strength. I feel like the third week is going to be a celebratory energy here. I feel like some of you could be celebrating. I don't know why I'm hearing like a family gathering or a family like reunion. All right, for some of you who've recently lost somebody, this can be like a funeral or a wake of some sort. Not to get morbid or anything, but you know, it happens, right? So that could be it for the third week of January. Overall, I'm just feeling the energy of moving along, making sure that you're using your emotional intelligence. You're not allowing people, places, and things from your past to manipulate you, okay? You're going forward with a transformation of possibly even pouring into yourself. And there could be people outside of you who are saying, hey, you're selfish. But perhaps you need that right now because self-love is the best love, right? Exactly. I'm also hearing like you're full of yourself, or people could be saying that you're full of yourself because you decided to cut ties with them and they're trying to emotionally manipulate you. But then when you think about it logically, it's like, who should you be full of? if you're not full of yourself, right? You should be full of yourself. Of course, being kind and being cordial to people that are around you and being pleasant, but you should be full of yourself. That's self-love in my book. So again, don't allow people to bait you into unnecessary, disagreements or arguments, because again, that depletes your energy, and Spirit wants your energy to be intact and overflowing, okay? So be mindful of that. All right. Spirit, give us the energy for the 4th week. The 4th week of January. Who is this Big Daddy Coin Spirit? And what are they, what treats are they bringing, please? Okay. So for those of you who've been watching from the top of this video, I did say that this could be a literal person coming in with their rod in their hand. Okay? Read between the lines if you need to. All right, I feel like this is a new energy, somebody who's like attracted to you if this is romantic, right? Attracted to you, so make sure you slow them down a bit, because there's more to life than just a rod, right? There's more to life than just discovering someone's rod, if you know what I mean, people, okay? It's about getting to know each other on a person-to-person level. If this person doesn't want to take the time to cultivate a friendship with you, to cultivate an understanding with you, to really get to know you as a person, and all they want to do is come at you with the rod in their hand, they're not for you. Because that's very shallow and that's very basic. And we're not doing basic in 2025. So if there is someone new coming towards you with their rod in their hand, pat them on the head and say, now, boy, calm down, and let's take our time and get to know one another, right? Exactly. Okay, Spirit. If this is not somebody with their rod in their hand, this could be somebody who platonically really is passionate about working with you, who sees you as like this amazing person in your industry, right? They hold you to a high level of respect and admiration, and they want to work with you passionately. All right. But Spirit, this is cute, but I need to see some coins. Okay. I need to see some coins. All right. Exactly. Twin destiny with people. Twin destiny, elaborate, my darling. Elaborate. Maybe I missed the first part. Elaborate and enlighten me, darling. With people. King of Coins. King of Coins, Spirit. Tell us more. Oh, are you guys seeing this? What? Hold up. I'm getting a couple of messages. So for those of you who are single as a Pringle ready to mingle, I feel like you're meeting someone new or someone that you've kind of been talking to, but now you're taking something to the next level with this person. And this is actually like your divine counterpart, somebody that you're super compatible with, someone who understands you through and through. They're passionate about you, and this is definitely a union that cultivates harmony and growth over time. This is outstanding. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Perhaps at one time you were feeling left out in the cold. Perhaps you were feeling like you weren't able to really get on with certain people, or you just weren't finding the type of people who were on the same page as you. I feel like you're going to be meeting like-minded people or a like-minded person, right, around the 4th week of January, honey. And this is going to turn into like a very, I'm hearing whirlwind romance for those of you lovebirds out there. But not only that, this is also like a practical kind of relationship where the rose-colored glasses aren't really on, so you can kind of see things for what they are, and they can as well, and you can assess things from a grounded perspective. I love this. Now, for those of you where this is professional and not romantic, again, you could be collaborating with like-minded people who understand you and who, again, love what you do in your industry and hold you in high regard. This is beautiful. I love this. I absolutely love this for you guys. This is January. For those of you who are just entering in, definitely watch the playback, but this is the first week of January. Some of you could have someone coming back from your past, or a situation or an opportunity coming back from your past. This is the second week. All right, there is transformation. Spirit definitely wants you to make sure that your energy is calibrated for this, okay? The third week is giving celebratory energy. Again, it could be a family function. It could be something like a Passover type vibe, right? Find out where you fit. And then we have the fourth week, right? The King of Coins, the Queen of Coins, and the Wands. I mean, this is really good energy. It's certainly giving forward movement. And then the crowning energy, or the overall energy, the Ten of Coins. I mean, this is delicious. I love it. This is really, really good. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about this reading, if it's resonating for you, if it's getting you excited, you know, for the weeks to come. This is beautiful. I'm excited. This is awesome. All right, and don't forget to like. If you do like this reading and this style of reading, this is my monthly prediction reading on my website. That link is in the description. And then also, if you have questions that you want to ask me and you wanted to get it answered with the tarot, that's happening on Wednesday the 8th. So definitely click the link in, I don't think I have it in the description. Click the link somewhere and it'll lead you to my website, and then it will lead you to the questions where you can secure your question. I should have linked it here, but I forgot. So, boom. Let me check out the comments to see what you guys are saying. I don't know why it didn't post. Try again, twin, because everything else is posting. I'm seeing the other two. So try again. And again, Navi, thank you so much for your donation, honey. I really appreciate it. It definitely helps the channel thrive and do amazing things. So thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see if I can grab this. Boom. I'll go to my website now. In case, copy, paste, copy, and see if I can just add it. Oh, there's no like comment section. Okay, interesting. We'll do that, and we'll scroll up here, and we'll do that. So yeah, if you want your question answered on Wednesday the 8th, I'll link that in the description, honey, or I'll link that in the chat. And then after this post, then I'll pin it in the description or something, in case you guys want to secure your question. Oh no, it didn't pin right. Hold on, let me delete it. Oh, technology. It's amazing when you use it correctly, isn't it? When you're like me, fumbling through. We'll get it together. We'll get it right. Paste. Boom. Okay, we got it. So there's the link there. If you do have questions that you want answered on a live similar to this, I'm having that on Wednesday the 8th. So click the link, submit your question. Make sure that when you're submitting your question, you use the add a note section. All right, and then just put your question there. Make it short and sweet, honey. Make it like a sentence or two. And I'll answer it live for you with tarot on Wednesday, which should be super fun. Like, I like going live with you guys. And I stay on a bit longer too, don't I? I stay on for like an hour or so, which is fun because it's a rarity. I don't really do it, but I'm liking it. So perhaps I'll do it a bit more. I'm loving the interaction. Sometimes it comes across a little robotic when you record and then you post. I could show more of my personality with a live vibe. Well, no, I think I show my personality pretty much on the recordings as well. But I can show more of it because I can interact with you guys here. So, yay. Anyhow, let's go back. And I want to get some another clarifier for the King of Coins because I'm curious. I'm curious, Spirit. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right, world super moms. Hi, my love. You are my sister from another mother. You're freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, you're making me blush right now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, honey. I'm so happy to hear that. You know, I know my personality is a bit straightforward and a little cringy and corny sometimes, which I kind of like it because I'm a goofball. I grew up in the era of like Pee Wee Herman and like all like the good stuff. So, you know, those of us who've grown up way back in the day, we have a quirky personality, which is so nice and so unique. So, you know, that's what I do. And I'm glad you like it. So thank you. I appreciate your reading. Thank you. Navi, my absolute pleasure, honey. It's always good to see you, as you know. I think I say that every time. Well, not every time, because I don't go live often, but I did say that the last time I went live. But it is so nice to see you. I love seeing you all in the comment section, and even, you know, on my pre-recorded readings, and you guys check in and say your 2 cents. I love that. I really, really do. So thank you for sharing. All right. T-Queen, hey girl, it's hilarious. You said to set boundaries with the Scorpio. I already know what you're about to say before I even read it. Hold up. He already has tried to girl, I told you those Scorpios are slick, honey. Tried to entice me with his I almost choked. Hold up. T-Queen, I almost freaking choked on my own saliva. With his wand, I said swift ironclad. Girl, you better wear a chastity belt when you go around him. Okay, Scorpios are, come on, Scorpios rule the genitalia, honey, okay? So Scorpios don't play around. They want you, they're gonna get you. So you better put a chastity belt on, girl. You better put a chastity belt on. Tell him I'm a lady. Don't you dare. He has been professional with me since. Good. Okay, good. You set those boundaries. Yes, girl. He's going to try again. Come on now. He's going to try again. So keep those boundaries ironclad, sister. I stand with you. And just check in with me every time I post just to make sure, okay? Emotional daddy has been popping up a lot lately, so I feel like water signs are just lurking around in the bushes somewhere. They keep popping up. Oh, that's so funny. All right, look, I want to see a little deeper into what this King of Coins got going on. Like, Spirit, tell us more about Big Daddy Coin and the Queen of Pentacles. This is a matchy match. And I'm here for it. Okay, the Two of Swords. Huh. I 4th week of January. It is giving the energy of having to remain tunnel vision. This is funny. I feel like for some of you, this is someone that you work with who secretly has like a crush on you, but you actually end up being compatible. I don't really recommend mixing business and pleasure because things can get messy really quick. But with this 2 of Swords, it's kind of giving a vibe of like having to have some sort of boundaries, because look at the depiction, right? Swords at each side saying no thank you, no distraction. So this could be someone that you work with coming in to confess the way they feel about you is what I'm feeling. Okay, this is the 4th week of January. I know this is very specific. Take what resonates, discard the rest. I need for you to really assess the situation accordingly, okay? And the reason I say that is because this could be someone that you are compatible with, but it looks like this person is coming in with just their wand in their hand. So it's going to be up to you to slow things down or even to create healthy boundaries and say no thank you. I mean, if you don't mind mixing business and pleasure, it looks like it could work because there's a compatibility, but it looks like this person initially has a wand in their hand, honey. If you know what I mean. I need for you guys to read between the lines. If you're kind of like, what does she mean by wand in her hand? I need you to think about a wand. Okay, a rod. Okay, Big Daddy Coin's rod. Okay, exactly. Let's keep it PG, but there we go. So be very, very mindful of that. Okay, understand that this person has, make sure this person has the right intentions. And if they don't, like, keep it professional if this is someone you work with. Now, if this is not someone you work with, this is someone that you kind of been flirting with here and there, and they finally come in confessing to you, they still have this on their mind. So it's up to you to kind of keep it, see what their intentions are. Okay? Okay. All right. Beautiful. The Star, Aquarius energy. This person could have some Aquarius elements in their chart. We have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so emotionally sound, emotionally in touch. All right. I feel like if this is a work situation and you're collaborating with someone, I feel like it is best to keep it business, because I feel like the business is going to supersede the romance anyway. Because I feel like you guys work really well together, and this is going to help catapult you to a position of power and status. So I'd say if that's the case, keep it professional. Date someone out of the industry. It just makes it so much easier, because you have to think about it. Looking at the bigger picture, you have to think about, okay, if I do give in to this person romantically that I work with, how is it going to look 5 years from now? Is this person going to have bragging rights about our situation, and then I'm all here rich and famous, and they're like writing on a little Reddit comment like, yeah, once upon a time I screwed this person. I know that doesn't really matter. It doesn't. We're all adults. But do you really want someone to have your name in their mouth like that? No, I don't want anyone saying, oh yeah, I saw her naked, and I'm like this famous like Beyonce girl, and a loser is like, well, this person's not a loser, but you know what I mean? Someone once upon a time that you were only meant to work with, but you might have screwed, or like has their name in your name in their mouth. I don't know. That's me just thinking like along the road. Like, I don't want anybody to have their name in their mouth about my name in their mouth. No. So if this is a work relationship, I feel like the work situation looks very promising. So I would not screw this person. Romantically, I wouldn't do it. No. It doesn't look beneficial. I don't see a coin or anything. I see the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins, but give me one for the Knight of Wands, and then I'll look at the comments and see what you guys are saying. If you guys are new in here, don't forget to like, people. Like. Ooh, Spirit. I wasn't expecting this. The Five of Wands clarifying the Knight of Wands. This, okay, so whoever this Big Daddy coin is, they're having like conflicting emotions about you. And this could be you to them, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone outside of you. This is the 4th week of January. So this person has conflicting emotions. Perhaps if you do happen to turn this person down romantically or, you know, say no thank you, they could have a little hissy fit, but that's because they feel entitled to you. So put them in their place. That's a bit of a mixed bag, huh? Find out where you fit. All right, for some of you, this is a work situation that goes well as long as you don't mix it with pleasure. For others of you, this does look like a situation that could fall into pleasure, but they're only offering a wand. There's nothing else they're really offering. All right, and then for others of you, there's someone who's conflicted about their feelings or feeling conflicted about rejection. So there's that. I know it's a mixed bag, but do with that information what you will. The overall energy here, though, is the Magician. I feel like for a lot of you, you are coming into a huge opportunity or even a large sum of financial abundance, with the 10 of coins here being your overall energy and the Magician being the master manifester, right? Things materializing from the 3D. Or from the spirit world or the 4D into the 3D, where you can touch, taste, feel. So January looks good to me. It looks like it could be emotionally, if you choose your cards wrong, it could be emotionally draining. But if you choose your cards right, listen to the beginning if you guys are just getting here, all right? Listen to the beginning of the recording because I give you a quick layout. We saw the Hermit, we saw the Hierophant, and I forget the first one. I think it was like the Knight of Wands or something like that. But Spirit wants you to kind of retract your energy, recuperate, and recharge, okay? I hope that makes sense. Let me check out the comments. Kathy, I'm a Libra on the cusp of Scorpio. So sometimes your readings resonate with me, and then sometimes I'm trying to fit in. 2025 is all about my coin. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. I know. Kathy, I'm so glad you still love it here because sometimes I roast water signs. And I'm like, I really hope people with heavy water sign placements don't take it too personally. But you're still here, which means you love it and you love me. And I love that for us. But a Libra Scorpio cusper, Jesus. How is that energy? I feel like that energy could be very like sexy, but it could also be a little, I don't know. I feel like it could actually be a good combination. I'm a Gemini Cancer cusper, so I can't really talk too much shit now, can I? I talk all this crap about water signs, and I'm like, I'm a Gemini Cancer cusper. Hi. I'm a cusper too, honey. And it's, yeah, Gemini Cancer. So we both have a little bit of water, but I don't know. Maybe I don't notice it. Let me know, guys, if you notice it. My watery side. Do I have one? I don't feel like I do. I feel like I'm very airy and fiery because my big three are Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, and then I have a Venus in Leo. So I feel very like airy and fiery, but I do have a Gemini Cancer cusp. So I don't know. Let me know because maybe I can't see it. I don't feel super emotional, but every once in a while I do throw a hissy fit. So, you know, maybe I'm missing something. Let me know. Teresa. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Meek, a good stick. Meek, are you still here? Talking about a good stick. Shut it. Shut it now. I'm sorry, if I'm gonna have a stick, it needs to come with some coins too. I can't only do a stick. Like it needs to be a stick with some coins. They come as it's a family package. It's a family package for me. But that's just me. It has to come with the bag. It has to. Can't you guys tell? Every time I see like wands and no coins, I get mad. I'm like, why are you here, wand? Where's the rest of it? Where are the coins, damn it? How dare you? I'm a Libra and work with an Aquarius, but not having wand problems. Libras and Aquariuses are quite compatible. But that's good. You're not having wand problems. And yeah, like I said, it's not really the best thing to mix business and pleasure, in my opinion. I feel like keep them separate. It's easier that way. It really, really is. Like, it works for some people, but for me, I like to keep my work and my play separate. Although, well, unless I'm doing my tarot, then I work and I play with my tarot. It's fun. But yeah, that's about it. Navi, Cancer is my rising. Are you serious, Navi? Oh my gosh, you're like a sweet little snowflake, aren't you? With a shell, with a crab shell. I really like Cancers. My mother's a Cancer, and one of my best friends is a Cancer as well. And they're like, for me, out of all the water signs I know, they're the most grounded. Over time, because my mom's my mom, and I've known my bestie for 2 decades. So over time, they've become, more grounded. But they're Cancer sun signs. Cancer rising. I don't think I know any Cancer risings. Well, I know you now, Navi. Meek. Yep, I'm a Gemini Cancer cusper as well. Hey, girl. Aren't we fun? You know what they call us, right, Meek? Gemini Cancer cusper, they call us the cusp of magic. Ooh, because we're magical and fantastical. That's what they call us. Yeah. Gemini sun, Cancer rising. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Gemini sun, Cancer rising. Wow. How do you balance? Oh, my phone's about to die. Oh, I forgot to plug it. Hold up. Let me grab my thing. I forgot to plug my phone. That wasn't smart. What's up? There we go. That wasn't a smart idea. There we go. We plugged her in, so we have some time now. How did I forget that? Gemini sun, Cancer rising. Wow, what a combination. You have to tell me how that feels. My big 3 are Gemini, Cancer, cusp. Okay, hold up. This is T Queen. Big 3, Gemini, Cancer, cusp, Aries moon, Libra rising. Gemini, Cancer, cusp. Oh, so you're the cusp of magic too, girl. I love it. Aries moon. What? Oh yeah, you don't fuck around, do you, T Queen? And Libra rising. Oh, so you're pretty too, aren't you? And the Cancer rising too. Very pretty. Very pretty. Libra risings, bomb. I can feel your watery side of it. Oh no! T Queen, don't say that. I'm always talking shit about water signs and I'm over here all watery. Don't say that to me. Don't break my little heart. I love water signs though, but I mean, all signs can be a little cray-cray, right? When they're unhealed. So that's mean for me to just single out water signs, isn't it? All signs can be assholes, right? When they're unhealed, but when they're healed, they're great. Like I said, my mom's a Cancer, my bestie's a Cancer, and they're healed for the most part. Like, we're all still growing and learning, and they're great. When they were unhealed, honey, No, I didn't like them. Well, I did because we were still, you know, my mom and my bestie. But yeah, they're healed and they're great. So, you know, all signs can be assholes. So I guess I should stop bagging on water signs so much, huh? I mean, I'm going to sound super biased and I'm going to take it up a notch. And I don't want you guys to judge me because we're friends right now. I like water sign women more than I like water sign men. Okay? I'm going to say it out loud. That's it. And that's all. Because I feel like water sign women process their emotions a little differently. They know how to process them a bit better. And who knows, it could be because we live in a society where women are promoted to bask in their emotions. We're known to be emotional and men don't get that kind of grace. So perhaps that's what it is. So men kind of show it in a different way and I don't like it. But I love water sign women more than I love water sign men. Yeah, I'll say that with my chest. Let me read the rest of these comments. Yep, Gemini, Cancer, Cusper, Navi, Gemini Sun, Cancer Rising, T Queen. You're a passionate reader, but I also feel your air and fire dominant. Yeah, I love your energy. See, I got stuck on that watery side, girl. My heart almost shattered, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm a girl. So that makes me good. I'm a watery girl. That's so mean. All of my like men watchers are gonna be like, she's a man hater. I'm not, I promise. But I read the rest and thank you. You redeemed yourself. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, T Queen. You're a passionate reader. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Air, fire, dominant. Oh yeah, for sure. I love your energy. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yeah, I already know you don't play around either with that Aries moon, honey. You're not playing around. You're not fucking around. I love that. But you're also dainty because you have that Libra rising, girl. You have a little dainty side to you. I love it. Yeah, my big three. Gemini Sun, Libra Moon, or Libra MC. I have a Libra stellium too. And then Sagittarius rising. So yeah. You're awesome tarot reader. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, honey. You're an awesome tarot reader. You know, I do what I can. I'm passionate about this. And it's fun. And it resonates, and that's what matters. Navi, I'm surprised to learn that about myself, but my Gemini speaks the most. Yeah. I love it. Cancer rising. That sounds really nice, actually. Because that's the way you come across to people. Just warm and like watery and sweet. I love it. Navi, I love Cancer though. I feel they are my soulmate. You know what? You could be onto something, Navi, because your rising signs, they say your rising signs are usually like your match. Usually like your one, your person. So yeah, you know, I've met a couple of Cancer Sun, well, I know of course my mom, my bestie, they're Cancer Suns. And yeah, you know, when they're healed, they're magnificent. I guess that goes for everyone. And when anyone's, because Geminis can be a hot mess when we're unhealed, can't we? For the Geminis in here. We can be a hot mess in here when we're unhealed. So there's that. Kathy, now I think we all get the wand. Kathy, that's my girl. She's like, no, we get it. We don't need you to break it down a million times, girl. We got it the first time. Yes, I love that. I love it. Gennaro, I love your style. Raw and juicy. Keep it flowing. Yes. Thank you for being here, honey. Rita, thank you for that beautiful donation, honey. Ooh, she gave me some coin in euros, honey. You better make it rain. I got some coin in Canadian coins, and now I have some in euro. Yes. You better make it rain, Rita. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. Navi, thank you. It's okay, the hot mess makes this place the best. Absolutely. I agree with you, and that cannot be denied. I agree. Let's go for another commercial break. You guys probably are singing commercials on here, actually, so sorry about that. But yeah, if you want a personal reading, definitely book that on my website, which is linked here in the comments section. Don't be shy. And if you do want your question answered live like this, I'm going live on Wednesday, January 8th. And so that link should be somewhere in the description. Hold up. Should I pin it? Paste. Boom. And then pin. We'll replace it. So yeah, if you want your question answered, click on the link that's pinned, and we'll answer it on the 8th, honey. All right. Make sure that when you go to my website, you write your question where it says add a note. Make it cute and sweet. Maybe, you know, a sentence, 2 sentences, honey. Okay. And we'll answer it on Wednesday, January 8th, with my tarot. We're not done with this reading, by the way. I'm just blabbing and talking, but we're gonna go a little more deeper just with my usual spiel. But this is the layout. If you didn't watch it from the top, definitely watch the playback. All right. Ooh, you're making it rain. What's going on here? You guys know I love coins. This is a money channel. I love coins. They make me happy. We had Rita sending in that 10 euro. Thank you, baby. Ooh, Gennaro. Oh, am I saying your name right? Yes, I am. Okay. Is it like De Niro, like Robert De Niro? Let me know in the comment section, honey. I don't want to butcher it. Look at you. You better make it rain, honey. You better. With the 19.99. And then we have Meek. Thank you, Meek, for the 4.99. I appreciate your generosity, guys. This is so sweet. Thank you. Rita, you go, girl. Thank you, honey. Thank you all for your generosity. I appreciate it immensely. All right, let's see if there's any other messages. So this is a January 2025 energy, as we know. Spirit, is there anything else that you want the collective to know regarding January 2025? Make it clear. Make it delicious. Make it good. Oh, it's dinero. Oh, I love that. Dinero. Famo, I love that. I love how you did that. I love that. Meek, thank you, honey. Very welcome, my dear. Thank you, darling. Thank you all for your generosity. Spirit, anything else for the collective regarding their January 2025 energy? Anything else you want them to know? Make it clear. Spiral. Out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend, revisiting a job, promotion, connection. I feel like a lot of you, every time I see this card, lately I'm getting spiraling upward, okay? So some of you could be getting a promotion, hence the 10 of coins, all right? Perhaps that's what this is as well, right? Like I said, for the 4th week of January is a bit of a mixed bag. All right, for some of you, you could be experiencing all of the above. So find out where you fit here. But I did get like 3 main scenarios for the 4th week. All right, but I do feel like a lot of you are leveling up. That's just what I've been getting a lot lately. And then confirmation of that is the 10 of Coins and the Magician. Like, what more can we say? This is beautiful, beautiful energy because it's bringing in this financial abundance. It's bringing in new opportunities, okay? I love this. Bottom of the deck. Whoa. Okay, Spirit. Is this the 4th week energy for January 2025? Wowzers. Financial commitments, long-term investment, partnerships, work together, fulfilling career. This is what I'll say. I don't recommend mixing business and pleasure. However, that's me. My journey, my story is different. If you feel called to do that, if the compatibility is on point, right, follow your own yellow brick road. Because I'm telling you what I wouldn't recommend, but at the end of the day, you're not me and I'm not you, right? So, you know, I have my opinions and sometimes my opinions are strong. But with this 4th week energy, right, with the Big Daddy Coin and his divine counterpart, the Queen of Pentacles, you know, perhaps this could be something delicious and delectable. Perhaps. And if that is the case, follow your heart, follow your intuition, because we do have the 2 of Swords here. Follow your intuition. But this is what I will say, okay? Vet the person, make sure this person is really showing up and proving to you that they are a viable mate if you are going to take it to that next level. Make sure this is someone that you can grow with and evolve with. You respect each other, okay? Because respect is the key to a successful relationship. Whether it's business, pleasure, platonic, respect is everything. So if this is the case, you are deciding to mix business and pleasure because that's your journey. Like I said, I have strong opinions. I don't recommend it. But again, it's not about me. It's about your intuition and what you feel is right for you. Right? I'm not here to dictate your future. I'm just here to give the message. That's it. So if you are feeling called to take a situation to the next level and you do indeed work with this person, just make sure that this is someone you'd want to be with for the next 10, 20, 40 years, right? Yes, people get divorced all the time, but it's just like, if you're going to have a commitment, let's do it and let's do it right, right? Especially with the ring here. Long-term investment, that's a relationship. A healthy relationship is a long-term investment. The 10 of Coins, that's legacy. So some of you could be building a legacy with a person. And even if this isn't, you know, romantic, this can be a legacy business with someone that you work with professionally who you just get along with very well. So again, find out where you fit, right? Exactly. Let me read the comments. Check in with you guys. Me with the smiley face. Rita, is it you? Are you mixing business and pleasure? I'm not judging you. I feel like if it's a part of your journey, then go for it. Seriously, everybody's journey is different. Some people do really, really well mixing business and pleasure, and it's beautiful and it's magical. I've tried it in the past. It hasn't worked for me. But just because it hasn't worked for me, it doesn't mean it won't work for the next person, right? Everyone's journey is different. So why not if it works for you? T Queen, you're right. I mixed business with pleasure once in my early 20s, but at age 37, I know better. Yeah, that's how it is, babe. That's how it is. We live, we learn. Sometimes we have to learn the hard way. I've been there before. You are not alone. I have been there before. That's why I'm so adamant about it. But again, I have to realize that everybody's journey is different. So I go hard on saying, don't do it. But that doesn't mean that it's not the right decision for someone else. Right? So, yes, mucho dinero. All 20 25. I know that's right, Famo Young. I know that's right, honey. Get that coin. Get that coin, honey. I see there's 32 people with their peepers on me. Well, not really on me, but on my hands. Hi. Come in the chat and say hello. Don't forget to like, and say hello. Don't be shy. I am not scary. Thank you. All right, Spirit, anything else? Anything else for the January 2025 energy? What else can the collective look forward to regarding the 2025 energy, Spirit? Make it clear. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing this, people? 500 million, 10 million financial windfall. I feel like the collective energy that's tapped into my vibe, there's some like multi-millionaire, centimillionaires in the making, if you're not already. I mean, you're plugged in. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it because you are plugged in. And again, like I said, stay focused. Stay focused on your goal. All right? Stay focused on cultivating meaningful relationships that allow you to grow, that allow you to be the best version of yourself. If people make you feel off kilter, if they make you feel weird, dismiss them because they're useless to you. You guys know what I like to say now, especially if you've been watching me for a while, right? Exactly. So this is your destiny. Financial abundance, financial stability, collaborating with like-minded energies, right? Being in rooms where people respect your work, respect what you do. So carry yourself with confidence, carry yourself with pride. Also, look, I highly recommend meditation. Meditation is free. It allows you to recalibrate your energy, honey. It is a game changer. Okay, I feel like meditation is like a full body hydration or a full body reset. So get into it, even if it's 10 minutes a day. I know I sound preachy at this point, but I swear it's a game changer. Also, if you want to step it up a notch, subliminals. You can find subliminals all over YouTube. Listen to them for 90 days whilst you sleep, minimum, and watch your world change from the inside out. I promise you. I promise you. Because this is your era and you want to make sure that your energy is ready for this, right? You have to make sure your energy is ready. Rita, agreed, yes. Exactly, Rita. It is. It's the way to be. Are you kidding me, Spirit? What's going on here? Is somebody winning the jackpot this month? I'm also hearing like a top prize, a jackpot in your industry, a jackpot career. I'm hearing more so like a money jackpot or like a lottery jackpot. I don't know if you guys play the game of chance. I don't know. But if you do play, play responsibly, play for fun. Don't take it too seriously, right? Don't get too crazy about it. Just kind of let it flow. What did I say earlier? Spirit wants you to be in like this fluid kind of energy, like letting go, letting flow, this watery energy, okay? So definitely do that because this is what's leading you to your success here. Jackpot, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I know that's right, Spirit. What's this? Okay, interesting. Opportunist, fraudster, strategic, cunning, aggressive, criminal. Okay, when you come into this big sum of money, please don't tell anyone. And I'm not saying that you need to be sneaky, but you know what? Scratch that. It's not about you being sneaky. It's about you keeping your business, right? It's about keeping your business, your business. That's what it comes down to ultimately. Okay? So be very, very mindful if there are people sniffing around wanting to get into your business. Because when you come into this large sum of money, things will change. Perhaps you'll upgrade your home, perhaps you'll upgrade your vehicle, perhaps you'll take a couple of trips, right? Things are gonna change and people are gonna notice this. But you do not owe them an explanation. You don't owe them an explanation about your promotion, right? Or about your raise. It's none of their business. Understand that. You don't owe anyone any explanation about your money, okay? I wanna give you that little tidbit there. Because sometimes you can feel guilty, like, oh, it's my family, or oh, it's my this, or oh, it's my that, I probably should tell them. No, you don't have to tell them anything. Keep your business your business. If you want to help them, do it in a way where, you could say something like, hey, I got a little extra money and I wanted to help you, but this is all I have. Even if you have millions in the bank, you could still say that. This is all I have. So this is it. Once you use this up, honey, I don't have any more. Let them know. If you want to, give family or something some money, let them know, this is all I have, honey. I don't care if you have to make up some shit. I'm in debt right now, and this is all I have, and I love you, so I'm just going to give you that, but that's all I have. Everything else is going to pay off my debt. I don't know. Sometimes you may need to be creative and embellish if it's like your family. But even then, you don't have to tell them anything. If they ask you, oh, thank you for this check, where did you get the money from? You could just tell them straight up, that's none of your business. I'm giving this to you because I care about you and I love you and I want you to enjoy yourself, but this is all I have. So do you want it or should I keep it? Of course they're gonna want it, but they don't need to know your business. I know that was a long-winded, way around the mulberry bush, but boom, there you go. Let me check the comments before I flip this over and see the surprise underneath. I love flipping over the deck. It's so fun. It's like, ooh, what's the surprise? I think I'm gonna take out one more card though, because I wanna put something on top of this opportunist energy. Yeah. All 2025, yes. Yep, it's me winning these millions. Yes, Meek. Congratulations to winning your millions, Meek. It's all of us winning this money this month. Let's go, 2025. I don't know about all of you, but there is some ones that's coming into some coin. I mean, look, it could be all of you. Shoot, who knows? But take what resonates, discard the rest. But congratulations to you, Meek, on your $1 million win. Congratulations, honey. FOMO, silence is golden. Yes, honey, absolutely. Keep your business your business. Boom. Ooh, look at that. Bottom of the deck. Let go, let flow. Release, vibe, bliss, ease. Or no, yeah, ease, release. See, Spirit wants you guys to be in that flow. What do they call it? The flow state? That's it. Because things are moving in your favor. Spirit, give us one more before we move on. Oh, you want to give us two? Fine. All right, we have a time frame. Look at that. We have years. 1 year, 8 years, 4 years, 10 years. Did I say 1 year already? 6 years. So 1 year, 6 years, 8 years, 4 years, 10-year cycle. I feel like a lot of you are closing out a 10-year cycle. All right. I'm also hearing a 4-year cycle. Some of you could be closing out a 4-year cycle as well. Okay. We have travel. Pack your bags. I feel like when you come into this resource, when you come into this abundance, when you come into this new opportunity, this is going to allow you to travel a bit more. Perhaps some of you have places on your bucket list. I did mention Saint-Tropez earlier, so some of you could be planning a trip or wanting to plan a trip to Saint-Tropez. All right, and I say go for it. You have one life to live, why not enjoy it? Bottom of the deck, generous. helpful, charitable, considerate. Beautiful. So I do feel when you come into this beautiful jackpot energy, all right, for some of you, you're naturally a generous energy already. So you're just going to be open to giving. But I'd say give wisely, all right? Give without telling your business is what I'll say. Give wisely and give without telling your business with the generous card, okay? Spirit, anything else? Anything? Okay, some of them fell on the floor. Let me grab them. Anything else for the collective regarding their January 2025? Let's do one more shuffle. Fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Beautiful. So January is a creative time for a lot of you. And I feel like a lot of you are sensing that energy. And this is why Spirit is telling you to relax, to rest, so that you can recharge. All right, as I've said in the beginning, I know this recording has been long, or this live has been very long, but watch it from the start to get the entire, nuts and berries of the reading, okay? And then we have unlikely. I love getting this card because every time I get this card, I feel the energy of the worst case scenario is what's unlikely. So anything that's causing you any type of stress, any strife, any worry, that's unlikely to happen. Understand that, okay? And then we have be assertive. So again, keep those boundaries high, all right? Be assertive when you need to be, because, sometimes people will take your kindness for weakness, and you want to make sure that you check that immediately if someone's kind of getting out of pocket, right? Exactly. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Ooh, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Oh, it's giving that King of Coins again and his wand. Low-key. Passion. I just feel like whomever this is, right, has a lot of like passion. If this is platonic, they passionately want to work with you. If this is pleasure, they have a lot of romantic passion towards you, right? So, do with that information what you will. Give us one more, Spirit. Give us one more. And resistance, the number 22. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with releasing resistance, releasing the residual resistance of 2024. So good for you. Others of you could be releasing this romantic situation, hence the Two of Swords, really going in to trust your intuition, right? And I get it. You want to make sure that you're making the right choice for you, the best choice for you. You want to make sure that this person is really in it for the long haul, or if they're just in it for a Knight of Wands energy. So be very, very mindful of that, okay? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious factors or your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, this could have something to do with your religious beliefs, okay? So be mindful of that. You could be from two different backgrounds, two different religions, okay? And then bottom of the deck, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Oh my goodness. That's what we got for the first week of January. Somebody resurfacing. So be mindful of that, be careful of that, you know, make sure that if someone is resurfacing that they're, again, adding value to your world, okay? Make sure they're adding value to your world. All right, we have brave, we have blessed, and we have faith. So be brave, be blessed, and have faith. Guys, this is your January 2025 overall energy. This definitely was a long one, yet a fun one because of you in the comment section. So for those of you who are still here, let me know that you're here in the comment section. Let's have a quick little chit chat before I leave, shall we? Let's have a chit chat. All right. How did you guys like the reading? Did it resonate for you? Look, it's a monthly forecast, so you kind of have to see it play out. So definitely take your time, see it play out. If you do want to book a personal reading, something similar to this, which is a monthly reading, the link is in the description to my website. You can book your reading there. Also on Wednesday, the 8th, I'm going live and I'm answering some of your questions with the tarot. So if you want to be a part of that, you want your question answered, the link is in the description for that. Secure your spot. If you just want to come around and watch, definitely do that. You're welcome. The more, the merrier. And yeah, talk to me. Kathy, hell yeah, me. I love it, Kathy. I love it. Navi, thank you. My absolute pleasure, honey. My absolute pleasure. Rita, thanks. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Vidya, lots of love. Back at you, chick. Back at you. Thank you. Meek here. Hi, Meek. Hi, darling. I love your name. It's so cute. It's like squeak, but it's Meek. It's so cute. I love it. When I see your name, it like reminds me of like a little like birdie, a little bird chicken. So cute. Name Meek. Look, Meek, I'm not calling you a chicken. I'm not calling you a bird, okay? I don't want you to get offended, but it's just when I see your name, it's like, it reminds me of like a cute little furry little chicken baby. I love it. I like your name. It's cute. Kathy, thank you so much. This was wonderful. God blessing upon you. Kathy, my absolute pleasure. My absolute pleasure. Famo Young, thank you. My pleasure, honey. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Well, look, I guess I'll see you guys on Monday then, right? When I post my regulars, and then on Wednesday, again, I go live. So there's that. So thank you all for being here. It was my absolute pleasure. I love going live with you, and I love seeing you in the comments. And I love having a chit chat. Navi, what a lovely community. Subscriber you have. Blessed. Yeah. As a matter of fact, this is amazing, isn't it? You don't think about it until you're basking in the energy of deliciousness. This is a really, really great community. You're so right, Navi. You hit the nail on the head. And that's what it's about, right? Authenticity, warmth, good vibes. And, you know, sharing the love, sharing the wisdom, and sharing the gift. So I'm glad you are all here, and thank you all for subscribing and sharing and liking and donating and all of the good treats you do. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you soon. Bye.